thrilling Thursday morning. Living United with United Way President Carla Young is brought to us by Allison's Custom Jewelry. And in the studio with me, I have United Way President Carla Young. Good morning, Carla. How are you?
Good morning, Tracy. I'm wonderful. It is a great Thursday morning, and we're thrilled to have another partner agency with us today to share the wonderful things they're doing in the community. But first, I'd like to thank all the community members that took the survey for us, our community needs survey. We closed that last week with a great response rate, and we are just very thankful for those that shared what their thoughts and the information so that we can continue to evaluate where our needs are and put resources behind that. So thank you. And then I'd like to just remind people we've got our Power the Purse event coming up April 20th. That's with our Power Group, which is our women's initiative group out of the United Way. So super excited about that and more to come. But today we have Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we're so excited. We've got two individuals. First we'll have Sophie from Big Brothers Big Sisters with us, and then after our break we'll get to talk to Luke about some of the fun things they've got going on there. So Sophie, if you just could tell our listeners a little bit about Big Brothers Big Sisters, who you serve, what you do. If they've never heard about you, what's the little elevator speech you can tell them about all the great things you guys do?
Good morning. I'm Sophie Ruigo from Big Brothers Big Sisters of Shelby and Darke County. We serve youth in both counties, Shelby and Darke. We have more than 100 kids in our programs, and we have different programs. We have site-based programs and community-based programs. Site-based programs serve kids in schools. That is our elementary schools, Emerson, Longfellow, Northwood, and Sydney Middle School. We also have our program, which is community-based programs, in which our bigs and litros get to spend time in the community. How the program works is that our litros and our bigs get matched. They get to do activities they like, and volunteers get matched with the children depending on their interests, their hobbies, their motivations, and they get to do fun activities together. Right now, we have 20 kids who are waiting to be matched in community-based programs, and we have around 30 kids in our site-based programs who are waiting to be matched. So if you have an hour of your time during the day and you would be able to make it to one of our schools, elementary school or Sydney Middle School, you can reach out to us through our website or through our social media. We have a Facebook account, so you can reach out to us through that. In our community-based programs, we expect our bigs and litros to spend 2 to 4 hours in a month doing fun activities together. And through this, you're changing a child's life. You're building their self-esteem. You're building their confidence, working on those aspects of life, their social life. They get to spend time with you, talk, and I say this, that it's always you get to grow as the kids grow. And in the same time, it's not only the child benefiting from program, we also learn a lot when spending time with the children. So you're making an impact in their lives, and they're also impacting you in your life in a different way. So if you have time that you can spend time with the child in maybe over the weekend, you can get 1 hour over the weekend or after school, please reach out to us, and you get enrolled to our program. And we also support our matches through Match Support Contact. This is to ensure that our children are safe. They are protected. So we welcome our volunteers who have children's interest at heart. And so the volunteers go through the process of screening. They go through the interviewing, through background checks, just to get to know that they're joining our programs because they really care about our children and they have the children's interest at heart.
That's so wonderful, and such an opportunity to really volunteer, not a lot of time, maybe just an hour a week, and make an impact in someone's life. What do you think, you guys hear is one of the biggest misconceptions maybe about Big Brothers Big Sisters that you would like to clear up for the listeners?
Yeah, I get this a lot from the parents and from the volunteers that Big Brothers Big Sisters serve only kids who are at risk, and I know that has been something that sometimes parents feel like they don't want to enroll their kids in the program because they will be seeing like their kids at risk or they are going through maybe behavior issues and stuff like that. But it's not the case. We serve kids aged 5 to 60 to 18 years old, regardless of their background, regardless of how they look, regardless of their religious beliefs. So as much as someone is a kid, it doesn't matter whether they come from a well-up family or so it doesn't matter where they come from. We only serve children, and regardless of their situations in life. So I would like to clear that up.
I think that's a very important, conception, making sure people understand it doesn't matter what the child needs, that they're going to serve all children. It's so important. Can you talk about, I know in the last couple of years, you guys have added some really cool programs to the Big Sisters, Big Brothers program, Big Brothers, Big Sisters, especially in the middle school and Sydney schools. You got some cool programs. Can you talk a little bit about those?
Yeah, we have our Ties and Pals program that happens in Sydney Middle School. Fifth graders and sixth graders get visitors who are our community members. They come and talk to them about different aspects of life, how to be engaged in our community, how to be a leader, to be a team player. So this has, I think, is one of the most popular programs we have right now. And kids have fun. They have lunch together with the speakers. They get to express themselves. They learn how to express themselves. They building their self-confidence. So it's a very, very interactive program too, and very educative to our children.
That's awesome. And I think we'll probably head to break and then get to hear a little bit more about Big Brothers Big Sisters from Luke.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for saying that about it doesn't matter, because when my dad passed away, my mom enrolled my brother in Big Brothers Big Sisters just so he could have like a male figure in his life, and it was the best thing my mom did. And that was the reason, is because this 13-year-old's dad died, and what do you do? And that's where the program was wonderful. And it doesn't matter, he met all kinds of cool buddies. And then I cried and I got to be in it. So, and I've told you before, that's how I got my only trophy in life was from the bowling kids for the bowling kids for which we'll talk about later. Yeah. All right, coming up next, Janet Jackson with Escapade, and we'll be back with more Living United. It's Hits 105.5. Hits 105.5. That was Escapade by Janet Jackson. Good morning. Welcome to the morning show. Hope everyone is having a thrilling Thursday morning. In the studio with me, I have United Way President Carla Young with Living United, and we're going to talk more with Big Brothers Big Sisters. Good morning, Carla.
Good morning, Tracy. We're thrilled to have Big Brothers Big Sisters with us this morning. They've got so many great things going on, so many new programs, and I'm excited to have Luke with us right now after break. And I believe you guys have a really special fundraiser, one of your biggest of the year, if I'm not incorrect, coming up. Can you tell us a little bit, and maybe how the listeners, if they want to get involved, could help you out?
Yes, so next weekend, March 1st and 2nd, we have our Bowl for Kids' Sake event coming up. Our theme this year is building a bold path to a bright future. We kind of wanted to play on the solar eclipse that's happening this year. So anyone that's joining us, we're encouraging you to wear your sunglasses and kind of have fun with that. We really want to touch on that. So we have our one-time slot sold out so far. It's March 1st, 5:30 to 7. So we have two others on Friday at Belmar Lanes in Sydney. And then on Saturday, March 2nd, we have it at McBose Lanes at 12 to 1:30 p.m. If you want to get involved, you can reach out to our office. You can call us at 937-492-7611, or you can go to our Facebook page, send us a DM, or visit our website at bigbro-bigsis-shelbydark.org.
So if, say you can't, unfortunately, you say your calendar is full next week and you're not able to bowl, what kind of other opportunities would there be for a company or an individual to sponsor the event?
So if you can't make it to the event and you still want to participate in bowling, we do offer vouchers to people who can't make it to our event. And this is something to kind of help them. And if they can't make it, that's okay, but we still appreciate the support as always. It's not just corporate partners. We encourage individuals as well. You can create your own individual team. It's $50 a person for those over 18 and $25 for those under 18.
That's awesome. I've always heard so many good things about it, and I'm sure it'll be a fun and great weekend for the Big Brothers Big Sisters. Sophie talked a little bit about, obviously Big Brothers Big Sisters operates because of volunteers. If there's somebody who's interested in getting more involved in Big Brothers Big Sisters, what's the best way they can go about getting information to become a volunteer or become a big?
I think the best way to find out more information is to reach out to us directly. We love to talk to people, and we highly encourage it because we got all the information for you.
That's awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to share with our listeners today?
I think that's the main thing that I wanted to talk about myself was our Bowl for Kids' Sake. We have lanes open, and we'd really love to see some people out there.
Any questions, Tracy?
Yeah, I just want to make sure our slots for Hits 105.5 is at Belmar. I just want to make sure.
It's secured for you. Don't worry.
Okay. Because I'm like, do I have to go? I don't know where that other lane is. Okay, thank you. Just making sure.
Making sure you're at the right spot.
Yeah, making sure. And I encourage people to support Big Brothers Big Sisters and see what you can do. And the Bowl for Kids' Sake is a lot of fun. So
yes.
I'm glad we're going to participate. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's a great program and impacts a lot of people in our community. Mm-hmm. So thank you guys for what you do.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you, Sophie and Luke, for coming on today, and Carla Young. That was Living United with United Way President Carla Young, brought to us by Allison's Custom Jewelry, serving you for over 40 years. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Coming up next, we're going to take a short break and look at your local weather. It's Hits 105.5.